Live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. We appreciate you joining us. We are live streaming here from the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom, as we do every weekday. But one day a week, we get to find out about an awesome cocktail, and that is because Julie joins us for our afternoon cocktail. Let me bring her up right now. There we go. Hello. It's always good to see you. I mean, it's always good to see you anyway here around the office, but then also on Fridays, we get to find out about an awesome cocktail. So that's like an added bonus on top of it.
It is the kiss at the end of a long week. Yes.
Yes. I will be ready for one of whatever it is that you are going to be making today for this weekend. So you know what? I'm just going to go right to you because I want to find out with everybody else.
Let's go. All right, so Cinco de Mayo, well, there's a lot of celebrations happening this weekend already, but Cinco de Mayo is Monday. So I want to do something tequila-based, but not just a regular margarita. So I am making the white dragon, and this has an egg white, so it's the dry shake. Once I get it going, I'll kind of explain a little more about the cocktail. All right, so in our shaker with no ice goes 1 egg white, 1 3/4 ounce of tequila, 3/4 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon, and then 3/4 ounce of orange liqueur. So we're going to give that like a 20-second dry shake, which helps just kind of emulsify the egg white and give it a little more froth. So this is, you would think it's kind of a riff on the traditional margarita, but actually it's more of a riff on the traditional cocktail, the White Lady, which is a gin-based cocktail, which has the egg white, the lemon, the orange liqueur. Oh, sorry, just knocking everything over there. Except you just swap out the tequila for the gin. So it's kind of like a hybrid of a White Lady and a tequila margarita, if you will. Okay, so now we got that. You just kind of open a little slow after the egg white because sometimes they can do a little, oh, see, a little puff there. Then you want to add your ice to your shaker. Now we're going to just shake it again to get it nice and cold. I need to move this. I keep knocking this. All right, let's get, okay, get it cold. I need to take a class on how to actually shake a proper cocktail. I just do the home method, which is just shake it up. I've got my little Nick and Nora glass, which I had last week, and any little coupe glass will do. You don't have to have a Nick and Nora glass, just a little coupe glass, or heck, your home. Put it in whatever you want. So we've got our glass, and then of course the egg white gives it that froth, which will settle in a few minutes, and it'll kind of go to the top instead. So you've got that. And then for my garnish, you can do a little orange peel if you'd like, since it has orange liqueur. I'm going to do a piece of dried lemon. All right, on top there. See, it's very pretty. Oh, it's delicious. It's not as sweet as a margarita. A lot of times a margarita will put like a little agave or some sort of sweetener in it. But this is just the citrus, the orange liqueur, the egg white, and tequila. And it is delicious.
I can taste it here without even tasting it. Like I want one right now.
It's really good.
That looks so good. Especially, you know, because one thing I always see you do too is because you put that egg white in there, and I never think about that at home until I started watching you do that, just to give it that, you know, that frothy aspect to it.
At first, I was a little nervous about when I first started doing the egg white thing. I was like, man, I don't know. I think of like Rocky, you know, he's drinking the raw eggs, you know. I'm like, I don't know. But boy, it is. And then it starts to settle and kind of just becomes like a little foam on top. And you see the yellow down below. And it just, all it does is add creaminess. And real quick tip, if you're vegan, you can use aquafab, which is the liquid out of a chickpea can, which a lot of bakers use in place of eggs when they're baking. If they're keeping it vegan, they'll use the liquid out of the garbanzo bean, chickpea can. They'll just drain it and use that liquid, and that gives the exact same effect.
Oh,
so if you're trying to stay away from eggs, you can use that.
Yeah, use that instead. Well, either way, that looks so good, as
I'm
always.
just gonna enjoy it. So.
Yeah. Well, for everybody out there, too, Julie, what is the best way to watch all these segments and all the different cocktails that you have out there?
Yes. So all across social medias, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Friday Cocktails with Julie is my handle on all of those. I do have a YouTube page. It's got a link to the segments you and I do. And then it also has, I try to put my little cocktail videos, my social media ones on there as well. And then also the Fox 12 app on Fox 12 Now is how you can see you and I with all of our segments at the YouTube page for Fox 12 as well.
There we go. Plenty of places to go check
There
it
you go.
out. I mean, there's so many cocktails on there that people can choose from depending on what you're
Yeah,
feeling
we've
like.
been doing
But
this for a little bit, so there's a lot of stuff on there.
it has been, yeah. But I mean, this one with the weather, I mean, and Cinco de Mayo.
Perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
I'm stopping by the store on the way home.
There you go.
All right. Well, thank you, Julie. Thank you to everybody, too, for joining us. Again, this is Fox 12 Now, so we get to have some of these segments like this. And every Friday, we've got Julie on here for Friday Cocktails with Julie. But that is about it. I hope everybody has a great weekend. And Julie, you too. And as always, cheers. With my empty hand.
I'm sorry. But